Mga idol at kabayan, kakapasok lang na balita. Isang barkong pandigma ng Amerika at dalawang barkong pandigma ng Pilipinas kasama sa team o kuponan ng rotation at resupply mission ng Pilipinas sa BRP SIERRA Madre. Sa panahon ng press conference ngayong araw ng Department of National Defense patungkol pa rin sa ginawang pagbangga ng China sa dalawang barko ng Pilipinas, isa sa mga kasama ng nasabing briefing ay si Flag Officer in Command ng Philippine Navy na si Rear Admiral Toribio Adasi Jr. Sa kanyang naging presentasyon, hindi lamang dalawang barko ng Philippine Coast Guard at dalawang Armed Forces of the Philippines supply boat ang kasali sa rotation at resupply mission sa AYUNGIN Shoal. Meron pala silang kasamang dalawang barkong pandigma ng Pilipinas at isang barkong pandigma ng Amerika. Ang rotation at resupply mission na ikinasa ng Pilipinas noong ika-21 ng Oktubre, taong kasalukuyan para sa BRP SIERRA Madre LS-57 sa AYUNGIN Shoal ay binubuo ng team o kuponan ng mga barko mula sa Philippine Coast Guard, Armed Forces of the Philippines at maging ang backup natin kung sakaling magkaroon man ng mas malalang sitwasyon ang isang barkong pandigma ng Amerika. Sa mga nagdududa at nagtatanong kung totoo ba yan, manood na lang kayo. Ayon kay Rear Admiral Toribio Adasi Jr. ng Philippine Navy, ang Unaiza May 1, Unaiza May 2, pawang mga supply boat na kinontrata ng Armed Forces of the Philippines ay naglayag mula sa Oyster Bay sa Palawan, 60 nautical mile patungo sa Sikatuna Shoal. Dito sinamahan na sila ng dalawang barko ng Philippine Coast Guard, ang BRP Cabra at BRP Sindangan. Hindi lang yan mga kabayan, dahil kasama din nila ang dalawang barkong pandigma ng Philippine Navy, ang BRP Gregorio del Pilar PS-15, BRP Ramon Alcaraz PS-16 at ang isang barkong pandigma ng Amerika, ang USS Dewey DDG-105. Ayon sa larawan na ipinakita sa presentasyon, ang mga barkong pandigma ng Pilipinas at Amerika ay hanggang Skoda o Sabina Shoal lamang. Ibig sabihin nito mga kabayan na sila ay naroroon para sumuporta kapag merong masamang nangyari sa mga tripulante ng supply boat at ng Philippine Coast Guard. Ang presensya ng Amerika sa operasyong ito ay malaking tulong para sa Pilipinas. Ipinapakita ng Amerika na handa itong sumuporta kapag kinailangan ng kanyang kaalyado. Kaya kapag meron na namang kumontra at bumatikos kung bakit naririyan ang US Navy, alams na ang USS Dewey DDG-105 ay isang RD Burr-class guided missile destroyer ng Amerika. Ito ay naging kabahagi ng exercise sama-sama dito mismo sa Pilipinas. Nagpakita ito ng puwersa kasama ang barkong pandigma ng Pilipinas, ang BRP Antonio Luna FF-151 at ang HMS Pay ng Royal Navy sa dagat ng Pilipinas. Ang presensya ng barkong pandigma ng Amerika ay bilang backup sa kanyang kaalyado.
I would like to give a narration of what transpired during the last rotation and resupply mission in Ayungin. On 21 October, that is last Saturday, at about 2:55 in the morning, our team, consisting of two vessels, Unaiza May 1 and Unaiza May 2, left Oyster Bay for a legitimate RORE mission in Ayungin Shoal. Upon reaching Sikatuna Shoal, the two Filipino vessels were joined by two Philippine Coast Guard and two Philippine Navy vessels. But as early as reaching the vicinity of Sikatuna Shoal, it was already observed that a Chinese Navy corvette started appearing in the horizon and started shadowing the movement of our supply vessels. So along this route, the shadowing continued, and while the vessels are nearing Skoda Shoal, the number of Chinese vessels increased, including the presence and the arrival of Chinese militia vessels. Then, approximately 6 nautical miles to the entrance of Ayungin Shoal, UM2 was hit at the rear side at her rear side, starboard rear side, causing damage to the vessel. Unaiza May 1 was able to complete her RORE mission, was able to evade the militia vessels, and went alongside LT-57 to complete her mission, while Unaiza May 2 was restricted in her ability to maneuver. The Chinese vessels restricted her maneuverability by sailing very close to the port side or the left side and the starboard side or the right side of the vessel. So she had no option but to find a route back eastward towards the direction of Sabina Shoal. At around 6:04, a Coast Guard vessel intentionally hit her rear side, causing damage to a fantail post. In the end, UM-1 finished her resupply mission, but UM-2 had to go back to mainland Palawan. At about 8 o'clock also, in the same morning, the Coast Guard, our Coast Guard vessel was hit by a Chinese militia vessel on her left side, causing dent to the Philippine Coast Guard vessel. We can show you a video clip of the incident. This is Unaizame 2. This was immediately after the collision. The Chinese Coast Guard hit the right side of Unaizame 2. We have another video clip. This is the Philippine Coast Guard vessel, and you notice how close the Chinese militia vessel was. The Philippine Coast Guard vessel suffered some damage at the rear portion. These were what transpired yesterday morning.
Thank you, Vice Admiral Adasi. Now we have Admiral Gavan, please.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Laban Pinas.